2018. And there's more fantastic footage and images to show on this archive gallery with what is happening across the world. Every sky is being chemtrailed. There is strange colours, strange formations, and still no media are speaking out. So we have the right to speak out what we see out there in the heavens, as this again is a huge cover-up. Now let's take a look and see these images. See, the main thing is to keep going and keep showing the truth. It is important to carry on with these videos to show what is happening across the world. Now, this kind subscriber called Russell sent this image in with his attachments. He's from Arizona, and on the photograph you can just see the sunrise. But noticing the photo, look how dark it is. Look at this formation of chems. Again, you've got another formation here as well. This, again, this yellow colour is our natural sun that's rising. Now, what I need to talk to you about as well is to the left and to the right, we are seeing a strange colour of the skies on the horizons. Very green, different colour. Now, this is our natural sun that's lighting up the sky. Now, if our natural sun was able to be shown through the daytime, we would see that strange colour, that aqua colour, all day, and people would indeed notice the change. So I'm going to move to the next image. On this next photo as well, Russell pulled up to take this photo again. You can see the natural sun rising behind all those chems. Look at these formations, these lines in the skies. But it's most interesting is this pale haze, this green haze, which we would see every day. It's being hidden and covered up. Every day they don't want us to see the truth. Now, when Russell was taking them first images of the sunrise, which is dimming, you can obviously see them on the photographs. The truth is coming out now. There's no denying it. Now, as the sun is rising, you can now start to see this other colour that's beaming through. This reflector is far too white. This is what they do. They chemtrail to cover it. Now, look above as well. There is a huge dark shadow. All these photographs are coming in. They're genuine. These people are very worried about this big change. Now, look on the road as well. Like the other photographs that we've seen from across the world, it is dim and dark, isn't it, with this pale white reflection. The skies are going into darkness. Now, I've read documents about 3 days of darkness, and indeed, looking at the scriptures and then looking at our skies, we are seeing a big change. Now, Russell took another image through the day and noticed this strange formation. He's seen the other fantastic people's photographs and he's noticed these strange formations. So he took a look for himself and he's noticed it himself too. What is going on? Very strange formations in the sky that have never been seen in the past. So thank you for this wonderful capture. And thank you also for working very hard for our community to gather the evidence. Now, all I'm doing is showing photographs of the skies. It isn't a criminal offence. It is just being observers to noticing the changes. For all of us that knew the skies from the 1980s, even as far back from the 1960s, or even further, we have seen indeed a big change. Look on Russell's last photograph. Look at the strange formations. Look at this area here. It is far too white. Now, when we saw Russell's first and second image of the natural sun rising behind those chemtrails, you could see clearly it was very dim. But now, as the sun's rising, this reflector is starting to show itself. It's far too white. We're seeing a dim sky as well around the areas, so our natural sun is in fact dimming still behind it. Just another fantastic image, and thank you for all your attachments. Now we have these next attachments that are coming in from anti-chemtrail quarters from Quebec. These attachments just come in 7 hours ago. On the footage you can see there, that photograph, we do see a lens flare, but here we are again. We've got many lines in the skies and a dimmed sun. Look at the headlights on these cars and the darkness on this snow. Indeed, it's happening all across the world. Let me move to the next photo. Now this is blatantly obvious that they use a reflector in the skies. Just more footage coming in from different people that don't know each other that are showing the truth. Look again, they use this chemtrail and it beams up, it starts brightening up this reflector in the skies. It is dull when there is no chem, but when they do this, they're plastering the skies all the time. Now this kind person has been studying the day through the footage and shows you the next image. Now during the day this happens. You can just see clearly that those strange lines in the skies, a dark area of the sky you can just see through this part here, and the dimming of the sun. Look at this red reflection as well. Now that's what they do. They start chemtrailing first, then they cover the area so we can't get to see the truth. Just above, he's noticed as well these strange lines, chemtrails, all of it. There's no natural cloud formations. He states in an email as well that through the past years, at this time, in January, it wasn't like this. He would see natural cloud formations, blue skies, but through these years, it's been heavy just like this. Now before the sundown, there's the halo. All this again is a haze of chems. Just proving as well that they're doing this everywhere. Look at this dimmed area. It's too dark. Look at the reflection on the land. Now I'm going to show you the last image. Here it is. We've got these strange chem formations. We've got the pink colour, the reflection as well. As there's two objects that are out there. Look at the dimness of the sun again. People still look around to the skies, walking around thinking that these are normal cloud formations. But we know that these are chemtrails. We have this image coming in from Crystal from Virginia. Now, she has sent a long email as well, explaining what she's seen on this photograph. She states as well that no other year for this time has it ever been like this. She would normally see a normal sunrise and just nice cloud formations. Not this, what you see as a line of a chem and all the haze, with this strange shape reflecting in our skies. Look at this white reflecting. Now look at the way it reflects onto the land. It is an artificial sunlight. So blatantly obvious now, as normally on the ground you would just see a golden haze from the natural sun, which would be healthy for the plant life, the birds and other wildlife as well. But what you're seeing is a dark shadow. It indeed looks like a studio light, but it's unhealthy, and all they're doing is covering the dimness of our natural sun. Okay, now we've just got another image that's just come in from Olive Oil from North Carolina. Now, she sent the email in 10:55 a.m. This is what she's seeing in the skies. Now, her and her husband are looking out to the heavens and she's seeing this. They're both seeing the dimness, the darkness, without any camera, looking around and noticing this big change. Now, we all know and we are all fully aware of this dimness now. We're seeing these strange dark colours, like you just saw in the other photograph of the darkness. I mean, it is going into darkness. Look at the photograph. Look at the top. You're getting that rainbow type reflection just above here, behind all this chemtrail. Again, it is to hide the truth. It's to hide objects. Look at this. Again, this is not our sun. This is a reflector. It gets brighter when they use all these chemicals. They spray in the skies to make it become brighter. But it's no good because it's artificial. Again, look at the ground. Please take notice of the ground. Please take notice of them reflections on the cars. It's very, very dark. The light now in the sky is dimming. Now, I am just amazed how people are not looking up, because I believe in the next few months we're going to continue to see this strange dimming in the skies. Now, we've got a photograph that's come in from Kelly. Now, Kelly took this image just before the sunrise. You can just see the sun's haze. Now, look above. You've got a strange formation. Now, we've got to think out the box, and we've got to be open-minded. It could be, indeed, anything, but it is a very strange formation. Now, another subscriber explained that he's spotting like a star light above the sunrise. It could be anything again. So that's just continue, and thank you, Kelly, for this excellent photograph. We have another image that's come through from RW Fox 1960. He's out at work with his mate. You can just see him here on the screen, but look at the area. They're both looking at this reflector. But on the horizon, you're seeing the original colour from our sun. Now, all this, again, is a haze. I've seen this myself. Years back, I thought it was just a cloud system, but early hours of the morning, you will start to see them chemtrailing, and it becomes very thick. So, continuing to observe the skies is very important. So, thank you for this fantastic photo. We have more attachments come through from Dennis, from Virginia, as Dennis has worked very hard in the past with excellent footage and many images running through different videos. Now, you can see the date there, can't you, on the bottom right hand corner, and the timestamp. Now, look at those chem lines. Can you see the pink reflection on them? These are not pink chemtrails. These are normal coloured chemtrails, but you're seeing a pink haze from another heavenly body. Look below, you've got that area, that bright light that's coming from the sun. Here we have this colour again, that's cutting through from wormwood. Now, this object is in our solar system, so we've just got to keep going, because eventually, because the media are saying nothing, many people across the world will see that huge object. See, again, they're using technology to hide this object in the skies, masking the skies, chemtrailing, using different colours and techniques. This has been going on for far too long. Look again, if you can remember, okay, looking at the sun down from 1983, it would just be a blue sky and a yellow area that we see here as well, of the sun going down. Not chem lines, and especially not this pink haze. This pink haze, again, is so important to keep an eye on. So thank you, Dennis, for these attachments, and if you catch any more footage, I will produce it onto another video. Like this image you can see on the screen, you're getting that pink haze from this chem. This is not a natural cloud formation. We're seeing the yellow colour of the sun going down, but we're catching this reflection. We've got a fresh image coming in from Ras. Now Ras, again, is seeing the differences. He's looking up to the heavens and he's noticing again, they are indeed chemtrailing once more. Look at all those lines and formations. This is, again, a huge situation, and it is important to try and wake as many members of the public up as much as possible, because indeed the technology, the weather channels and other situations are keeping them fast asleep. We have a fantastic attachment that's come in from Mike from Guernsey, another part of the world as well. Now, look at the photograph. It's showing this object again. It is dimming. Look at this haze in the skies. They're trying to fool the public to thinking everything's fine. We do see some natural cloud formations, but above thousands of feet high, we're seeing chem lines. The dimming of the sun as well. This pink reflection that's coming through just here and around here as well. We've got to keep an eye on this pink haze, because I do believe that we will see, and there's still reports coming through of iron oxide that's landing down to the ground. Now, again, looking at these photographs, and then for what is being said on the TV, when NASA or NOAA speak out of a situation like gravity waves that we've heard before and other things, I still find it quite strange for the public to believe everything they say. Just a man standing there in his shirt and tie and just explaining that everything's fine, not to worry about it. And it just shows how controlled the population are. Now let's go to the next image. This next photograph is coming from Lauren, another member of our community, showing the changes. Look at this strange line in the skies. Again, we can clearly see that this is an unnatural formation, not a cloud system, but something else. I believe as well, and many do through email, that they use in CERN to control the formations. They use HARP as well. We've spoke about this many times. Look at this reflection. Again, look on this rooftop, we're seeing a white reflection. Many strange formations, and still people walk round, look up and think this is normal. Well, indeed it isn't. This is, again, happening all across the world. Look again at the photograph very carefully. You can see a pink haze cutting through. You see the white reflector, the light coming through, but you see this pink haze from Wormwood. Bjorn from the Netherlands took this image as well. Now, he has took this walk many times through many years. He's seen some enjoyable images of the skies, taken the photographs, but he says it's very, very sad now, and it upsets them as well to see this that is happening every day. Indeed, the skies have changed. The reflection from the soul that you see on the screen has completely dimmed. Chem lines again, and a dark shadow. Look at this reflection above here that we saw on another photograph from a kind subscriber. Something is reflecting above. Now, look again, this yellow haze, even the reflection on these waters are wrong. So, like I said, it is very upsetting to see these different images, because we can see this change, but no one is saying anything. No government around the world is explaining this. And I hope again that many of government one day will speak out, because we, as the members of the public around the world, would like to know what is happening. Laurence, again another kind subscriber, sent this photograph in as well, showing and stating in an email saying that these are very strange cloud formations. Never seen these before. Again, it is an effect, isn't it? Our cloud formations and skies are being hugely affected by what is happening across the world. So again, the signs are in the skies. We've seen these before, and they are still continuing to this day. So thank you for this photo. Here we have another photo that's come in from Mr. John Dillon. Now, this guy was studying the skies to take the image of the sun down, but when he noticed the sun going down, this pink haze just become very strong and then just moved to the right hand side and went down, still noticing the yellow reflection from the sun. So something else is beaming through and then disappearing. Now, again, we need to just be observers. And this is why we do this. It's so important because these heavenly bodies are now in our solar system, reflecting and causing strange weather patterns as well. There's been a lot of strange occurrences now that have happened through these last few days. This photograph as well from Danielle from Sweden. Now, taking this image, she was very, very worried. The sky become very dark. Nothing to do with chemtrails. Just this dimming, this colour, and also look at this shape. This is what she could see. Now, it is worrying when you can look and stare at the sun knowing that it's not causing any blurriness to your eyes. People are noticing this. Look at these chem formations again. Look how dark the sky is still for the morning rise. Dark still on the land. And indeed, in lower populated areas, people are going to see this. So thank you for being an observer, because you can see this change, the dimming and this shape. We have this attachment that's at night time from Christine from Knightsville Beach in the USA. Now, she states in her email she was looking out on her balcony and noticed this object. Two of them here, and they were moving down the sky like this. Now this is facing northeast. Let me just zoom in. Now, when we do pick up things, it's important to take the images. I've said this before, showing you that there's something else. Now again, it is moving. It's going down on the horizon. There's something there, isn't there, that's lighting up the area here. So again, thank you for this amazing capture, because this is what we are here for, to catch anything different in the heavens. Julie Cole sent these images in as well, stating that these again are chemtrails. Look at the strange formations, strange cloud systems, and a haze. The colour as well, you can just see that pink haze reflection. Here we have this strange colour in the skies to the other side when we see the reflector. Now, that beam of colour that you're seeing that's coming from the area from the sun as well shows there's other objects that are travelling in transit with the sun. Look at these strange colours. This indeed is a chemtrail, but look how it's going straight down. It is very strange, again, to try and block the truth. Look at this shadow just to the right side of it. Indeed, our skies are changing. Look at the colours. This is a fantastic photo, and thank you. Now, when the sun's gone down to the other side as well, you're still seeing this pink reflection. It's got stronger. Now indeed, from the past skies, got to remember this, we never saw these different colours. We saw the red reflection of the sun that goes down, that's scattering through the atmosphere, but here we are seeing a different colour reflecting on those chem formations. Okay, now this photograph got sent in as well. Now I've noticed something on this photo. I'm still seeing the reflector to the top right hand corner and the dark skies. We've seen many photographs on this video now showing this. On the ground it's very, very dim, but when we see these chem formations, we're seeing this strange shape. Now, it could be explainable, but what I'm showing you is, look at this white chem line here. It's in front of this strange formation. Now, I'm going to zoom into this as well, because you're seeing a pink reflection here. Okay, now, like I said earlier on, you can clearly see now, can't you? This chemtrail is in front of this strange shape in the skies. Whatever it is, it's been caught, but it could be explainable. I'm not here to fool anybody or to pull the wool. What I'm here is to just show you what I'm seeing, just like everybody else wants the people across the world to see these photographs showing you that something is going on. Okay, now this is the last photo for this video, and indeed, all that's being sprayed in the skies is our taxpayers' money being spread in the atmosphere to hide the truth. Many people losing their dollars, pounds, and this is what's happening. Now, indeed, they are building those underground cities through drilling with that equipment through tunnels. It is indeed the black budget. I will do another video shortly about that. But on the screen, please remember, just like all the other photos that you can see of this dimming and this strange different colour, people are emailing me through the day, even leaving comments on the comment board below, explaining as well that the sun is indeed a different colour. Look at this, strange shapes and formations in the skies. So, in the future, these interesting images should be kept for history, for showing for what the skies look like back in our years. It's important to stay positive as well. So take care and don't let those in government think for you.